Hi, my name is John Miller. I'd just like to tell you a little bit about what God's been doing with me and my family about the last year and a half. 10 years ago, I was really active in the church with the youth and music. Music's definitely my heart. I was doing about 27 hours a week in ministry, and I got burned out. I was hurt. I was hurt by my people that I thought were my friends and people that were my friends. And so I left, and I never went back. Probably, for about 10 years.
Am I reaching at all?
About 2 years ago, God's really started working on me, how my kids were growing up and not really having a relationship with Him. I saw Nate at a Subway, told me about the stirring. And so I gathered up my kids, and that Sunday we went. When I walked in and I saw all the candles and all the darkness and the atmosphere, it wasn't like anything I had ever experienced. About 10 minutes after I sat down with my boys on the couch, because we got there early, it felt like home. It just happened to be the week before Easter, and they were showing the crucifixion video. I'm sitting there with my boys. Cameron's got his head on my lap, and Samuel's leaning up next to me. And I just started crying. And I look over, and Samuel's crying. And I look down, and Cameron's looking at me. He's kind of tripping out. And he's like, "Dad, why are you crying?" And I'm like, "Well, because it's the story of Jesus." He didn't know that story. And so I knew right then that I was doing the right thing, and I also was hit with the gravity of what I hadn't been doing for the last 10 years. Started coming with my kids. They started asking the most amazing questions. They started to desire to learn about God. That summer, Samuel, my oldest son, was baptized. I actually got to baptize him, and that was an amazing moment in my life. About 6 months before I started coming to the stirring, I had been in court for custody battle with my ex, and our relationship was terrible. And we didn't talk, and I asked her if she would want to come, and she did. I remember we walked out of there, and her first words was, "I found home." God began healing our relationship right there in that moment. My kids were beginning to understand who God was. I was blown away by the power of His presence in that place and the realness of the people. And He was reconciling a relationship that I thought for sure was never ever going to be reconciled. I'm involved in a life group that is amazing. I have people that constantly encourage me in my life. I have kids that are serving God. I have a new fire for God. I have an amazing family here. You guys are an amazing family.